So, today's expose, we are featuring Prosh, who I just learned that name moments ago. Or is it Prosh? Is it Prosh or Prosh?
Prosh. It's short for professor.
Oh, I don't... Okay.
Or at least I say Prosh. It could be Prosh. Maybe it is Prosh.
I don't know. Well, whichever way it goes. How... Professor... I'm trying to get professor from there. I mean, if it was prof or profi or whatever. Maybe.
Yeah. So if you can't tell, Sexy Xyz, this is a very obscure character that I've thrown at Kevin.
Yes, but this is a celestial ship, a sentient ship, that was created by Louise Simonson and Walter Simonson. Oh, I wonder if they're a couple. A brother and sister.
Is.
Okay, a couple.
No, they're married.
Okay. How cute. Aw.
Yeah.
And the character was first revealed, or first came to be in X Factor number 24, January 1988. And so, yeah, this is a ship that, I guess, becomes other things. It goes to Cable's arm, you said?
Yeah, so this is Apocalypse's ship. It's basically like, he didn't even build the ship. This is like some celestial technology shit.
He just came upon?
Yeah, and this Apocalypse is very weird because he was a mutant in ancient Egypt, but he was like normal looking except for like the blue marks on his face. But over time, like he has upgraded himself with like celestial technology. He's infected with the transmode virus, which is also what infects Cable's arm, and we'll see a character later, Warlock, who has the virus. So that's why Apocalypse is so broken. He's like an amalgamation of like everything, plus he's a mutant. But this is his ship that he stole. It's celestial technology. And over time, like it's taken on a sentient like robot form. It's lost its memory, and it eventually found its way into Cable's arm. He uses it as like his AI.
All right. So
Yeah.
is that so? When we saw the Days of Future Past episodes, when he was talking to the computer, was that who he was talking to?
It is, even though it's never said in the series, but that's where it eventually goes in the comic. Because a lot of this didn't come out until after the series had started, so like it would have been a lot to try to be like, oh, by the way.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe we'll get it in X-Men 97. Maybe they'll delve deeper now that a lot of this story's been laid out.
True. Exciting.
Yeah. And you mentioned Louise Simonson and even her husband, Walter. They were key writers in like the early 90s. Like, and late 80s. Jesus.
Run me over. That startled my heart.
Yeah. So Louise and her husband, they were writing a lot of the X Factor books, which is X Factor as in, we talked about this, but like the original 5 X-Men. So they were the ones who brought in like Mr. Sinister and Apocalypse, because they were like, Magneto's always the villain. We need like somebody else to be the villain.
Yeah.
So I really like Louise's run because she's the one who like changed our Angel into Archangel to make him more interesting and did a lot of the things that really stuck around with the X-Men.
Cool.
Yeah.
I go where I wanna go. Jean.
Scott!
Jean?
Scott! I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants! There's always more gators in the bayou.
Don't get a
Hello and welcome to Solving for X. My name is Shawn. I'm the ultimate excavationist.
Oh, yes, and I'm something of an X fan myself, Kevin.
Yay!
We're here!
We're here! And we're here to talk obsession today. And it's funny because as I was typing in obsession, Kevin, one of the things that came up was for men. And I was like, that's all anybody knows is obsession for men.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah. So I did give a little bit of a spoiler last episode. I really like this episode, so you already kind of know, like, I'm probably gonna keep it in my my repertoire here. But let's go ahead and get into it. So we had a poll last week, Kevin. A poll. We like polls.
We like polls. Now I need to remember that. How much we like the poll.
Yeah. So we asked, who is your favorite exterminator? And I figured it was going to go one of two ways. And it went the way that I was like okay with, but not the way I really wanted. But let's talk about it, girl. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So Rusty actually came in last with only 3 votes, 12%. I know, because he was like the featured one in this episode.
Yeah.
But what this tells me, though, is we have people who like the comics as much as they like the show.
Sure.
Because, yeah, if you just watch the show, you're probably going to choose Rusty or Skids. But Skids only got 4 votes and came at 15%. So I actually kind of thought maybe Richter would win. That was my pick. He got 8 votes at 31%. The reason I like Richter, I always liked him when I was younger. Like, I first saw him in X-Force with, like, the long, flowy hair and the very, like, tribal Native American one. But before that, in, like, X-Factor and New Mutants, he was more of a punk. Like, he wore the jean jacket and had shorter hair. And, like, it was like, that was me! I'm Richter!
And he would totally join forces with, like, Spider-Punk. I can see them rocking together.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing. And then later on in the 2000s, they revealed that Richter is actually queer. So that made me like him even more. But Boom Boom won with 11 votes, 42%.
I voted for Boom Boom. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Actually, it's funny because my friend Jessie, who you can catch on Marvelous Galaxy of Disney this week, she's like, I didn't know who any of those people are, but Boom Boom sounded like the most fun. So I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah, and I think I talked about it last episode, how like that was the one I was most familiar with, and that's why she always sticks in my head. But I do know Richter a lot more in today's times, so I could have picked him too, I suppose.
Well, I was happy if just one of them won, because I've always liked Boom Boom too. She's just so fun looking, and I don't know, like, it's funny that it was just revealed she's a ripoff of Jubilee, because like you can tell, but she's still as fun as Jubilee.
Right.
Which, by the way, Kevin talked about how much we love polls. If you head over to Marvelous Galaxy of Disney starting Monday, we're on our second week of figuring out who the most popular featured character is. So we're having a good time over there. I just was so excited I spit all over myself saying it. All right, so Obsession for Men started. It aired September 24th, 1994. Written by Adam Gilad and directed by Larry Houston. And I don't know about you, Kevin. I didn't really see any cameos or any 90s moments in this episode.
No, I didn't either.
I just realized that after I just watched it.
I mean, it was very straightforward, I think. We stayed with kind of like in the same locations, and so you know.
No, it works.
Yeah. Who goes?
You goes.
Halt, who goes there? Okay, so scene 1 of Obsession. Okay. Archangel once again monologues on how much he hates Apocalypse. He's paying a man who sounds like Graydon. Is it supposed to be Creed? Or is it?
Oh yeah, Creed.
Okay.
Graydon Creed. It sounds like a Captain Planet.
It does. I was like, I don't know this name. Is this another Graydon? But no, Graydon Creed to find a weakness for Apocalypse. Archangel goes all diva and tells the architects that no one rests until they find a weakness. Too bad no one has a Snickers. Just then, a nervous McSuit Man enters with a scroll he found. Archangel grabs it and finds that there is, in fact, a weak point on the back of Apocalypse's neck. Just then, there is a warning that Apocalypse is in New York Harbor. Archangel takes flight. Yeah. I mean, I did like these hieroglyphics with the naked people on them. That was fun.
Yeah, I did too. So I've always wondered, because to me, I think one of the strengths and weaknesses of X-Men TAS is the characters are very like one note. Like Wolverine is the angry Canadian. Like Archangel's obsessed with killing Apocalypse. So did this like turn you off at all that he was just so one-minded?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there wasn't much character in him because it was just like, this is my mission, this is all I think about, this is all I do. So he didn't seem like a real person in a lot of ways. So I do get that. And you can have like those motivations all the time, but at least give us context and give us some emotion and nuance. And that's what makes it work better. But yeah, I was also like trying to remember what happened last time we saw him. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, where did Apocalypse go? So I was trying to figure this out. I'm like, I don't remember. And so that was part of it too.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I always wonder, because as a kid, any episode with Archangel to me was like a good day. Like, I love Archangel. But I could see, like, as much as I've watched this and growing older, I'm like, I wonder if he's just annoying to people. But more on that later.
Yeah.
Scene 2. In New York, we see giant-sized Apocalypse as fun-sized Archangel flies at him. Apocalypse welcomes the visit with a swift backhand.
So, fill me in. What happened to Apocalypse last time that made him, like, go away? How did they stop him?
Oh, that's a
Didn't
good
they
question.
kill him? That's what I was asking this whole time. Because I thought he was like gone for a while. Where did the other horsemen like die? Because I thought they reverted back to the normal self maybe too. And I'm like, why is he still Archangel? So
well, yeah, that's true. I guess no, I don't think they reverted. I wish I went and did a refresher before we watch this. Now that you're asking, because I think with Archangel turning in that one, when all the X-Men attacking at once, Apocalypse just kind of like bowed out. So now he's like, well, I'm back for more, kids.
So he was just like waiting it out until somebody attacked him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And I get why, because we do have that flashback of Rogue like absorbing part of Archangel. So I get that. That's how he kind of came back to his like rightful mind. But
yeah, and that's kind of my excuse for him in this episode, is it feels like because of his transformation, like he has this rage within him that he can't always control. Like, that's kind of like why he's over.
Yeah, because I think he's like, because he has part of his original self back, but he's not fully himself. So he still has part of Apocalypse in him. So it's this whole like fight within himself about who he really is and what he's really after.
Yeah.
And maybe his big vendetta is because he craves who he was and he can't figure that out. So cool.
I'm being strangely quiet because there's more I want to say, but I'm saving it for like after we talk about everything.
Okay. 3? Yes.
3.
Back at the manor, the X-Men are huddled in the war room as a Shi'ar-boosted Cerebro has found an unidentified alien craft in the vicinity. It is a mile-long ship. That appeared and then disappeared. Yes, in and out.
Stop it.
My God, this is naughty. Just then, there is a warning from Liberty Island. The team sees it as Archangel fighting Apocalypse. That's crazy! They rush out to help him. I love, though, Cyclops bomber jacket is in here. Is this his first time we see the bomber jacket?
I think he's had it before,
Because
but
I
not
did not
this
notice
much.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like it when he wears the jacket. It breaks up all that blue, Scott.
Mm-hmm. He's wearing it in my action figure over there, too. I put it on him.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Back at Liberty Island, Archangel is locked in mortal combat with Apocalypse. He is swatted into Liberty's torch, damaging it. Apocalypse demands that Archangel join him or die. He didn't really say that, but that's kind of just how how I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
The X-Men appear in the Blackbird and join in on the fracas. They do a decent job taking down Apocalypse, but it is Apocalypse, so he just kind of gets back up. Cyclops and Rogue help get an unconscious Archangel from bay to bench. Rogue feels for Warren, but Gambit says there's no Warren left. There's no reason. He's all hate and twisty now. But Rogue's like, no, sugar, I touched his brain.
Yes, I know what's in there.
Which, I don't know why this reminded me of it, but did you see Keke Palmer's Rogue cosplay last week?
Yeah, you showed it to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying it like that because it would have been last week by now because we're recording this early.
Right.
It looked really cool. Like, I really like the look. My only fear is I've only seen her in very kooky roles, so I just don't know how that would translate to Rogue, but I'm open to it.
Yeah. Is it me? Oh, God. Okay. Back at the manor, Professor X is meeting with Cyclops, Beast, and Wolverine in the war room. He points out a pattern to the places Apocalypse has been attacking. Beast tracks the attacks. Ooh, I like that. Tracks the attacks. And finds Apocalypse's ship. Beast looks it up in the Book of Shadows. Ooh, Book of Shadows. And tells us about this amazing ship with cutting-edge technology. Oh, what a marvel it will be. Professor X reveals it was only a myth. A myth! Beast realizes that the ship is the best weapon to use against Apocalypse.
Did you notice that Professor X is like a really good ventriloquist in this scene?
Yeah, it's just like...
He started talking, but his mouth wasn't moving yet.
He's practicing.
He's practicing. But I wonder if he's covering up, like he's just being lazy and talking into their minds. But he's, oh shit, I need to remember to move my mouth with this. So they think I'm talking to them.
Like if I go in their mind, people will like wonder why I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to them all individually.
So Professor X is the real villain of season 3. It's no longer Gene. Move over, bitch. Move over, Red. So in the first Muppets movie, that's why I wrote a myth. Everybody keeps telling Kermit, did you hear that frog legs taste like chicken? And he keeps saying, that's a myth. It's just a myth. And he's sick of hearing it. So he's like, it's a myth. A myth. And then Carol Kane comes in from the side and goes, yes. It's so funny. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, so good. Did you see they added Kermit to Mirrorverse?
No, I haven't been playing.
Yeah, he has been added to the roster now.
Wow, I really want him then.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got you obsessed for men with that game.
I do play it quite a bit. Not a lot, but at least a little bit every day I put it on. So
okay. Did you notice the 3 X-Men missing from this episode so far?
I didn't even think. Well, Jean.
Yeah,
right? She's
they
not
still haven't found
her. Does she count? I didn't even think about that.
Well, yeah.
Jubilee was not in this, was she? I didn't see Jubilee.
She was not.
Who else did I not see in this? Storm!
Mistress of the Elements!
I did not see her in this, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I wonder why they chose not to put them. Maybe just there wasn't any story and that's just a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is very much like Cyclops, Wolverine, and Beast are the 3 caballeros, and Rogue and Archangel are buddies, and Gambit's just trying to get some action.
Yeah. Or stop other people from getting action that he's not wanting.
I know.
He's a little jelly Nelly in here. Ooh.
He is. Meanwhile, Rogue checks in on Warren in the infirmary. He wakes up to Rogue scolding him. Warren tells her that she, above all, should feel his hatred for what Apocalypse did to him since she absorbed his memories. We get a flashback, just in case you forgot. Rogue agrees with Warren. Gambit unknowingly watches the whole exchange with a card in his hand and jealousy in his heart. Beast, Wolvie, and Psyche burst into the room. They have found Ship, and they want Rogue to go with them. Archangel asks where Ship is, and Beast gives oddly specific location details. Rogue follows after Warren against Gambit's wishes, and Cyclops.
Yeah.
I just love that. Like, you're gonna give that much detailed directions and not expect Warren to take off.
Yeah. Right. Tell me.
The other thing I loved how dainty Warren was like, oh, I'm gonna kill Apocalypse, as he's slowly taking down the sunroof and calmly flying.
It is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Gambit just glares it's just, I don't know, maybe he's planning because he doesn't want to go in like Warren and go, I'm so mad at you. He wants to be tactful about it, so I guess there's that. But
well, and on a deeper level, I feel like there is that kind of when somebody is, I'll just call Gambit a cheater. When somebody's a cheater, they tend to be more overbearing to the person they want to be with because they know all the tricks. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's kind of what I got from here. He's watching her with the steel eye, but he can go and flirt with anybody.
Yeah, it's very hypocritical.
Yeah.
But, Okay, Savan. As Rogue flies away, Cyclops makes the call to move without her. He calls for the X-Men to go into action, where he suddenly notices Gambit also took off.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't a good episode for Cyclops. Nobody's listening to him.
Yeah, it's probably because he got his episode last week.
Yeah. When the only person listening to you is Wolverine, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
We cut to Scott, Beast, and Wolvie in the Blackbird flying over Ship. I refer to it as a ship. That's what they call it later in the episode, and in the comics, it's just called Ship. So that's its name.
Yeah.
It asks them to identify themselves. Beast flirts with it and coaxes it to let them land. Beast is fascinated with Ship. He tries to override Ship to trap Apocalypse. The ship zaps Beast. It apologizes that it didn't know about that defense mechanism. Hank sets up a trap to snare Apocalypse in his own ship. Suddenly, the alarms go off. Let's start taking a drink every time I say Ship. Ship apologizes that Apocalypse has set a trap to ensnare and destroy anyone who tampers with Ship. Take a drink. Beast tells her it's too late to apologize. It's too late to apologize.
Oh, you're too late. But yeah, here I thought it was really cute. He's just the ship is oh, I never had someone who appreciated my software before.
Yeah.
Or my hardware, whatever it was, both of it. And I was oh, and then when all these things are happening, I'm ooh, do I trust the ship? Is the ship being shady with them? They're tricking them? I couldn't tell if it was sincere or not. So I'm oh, or maybe because it is, a program, it has no control. Maybe it likes them, but it can't fight the, the control that's already put on it. So I was oh, I was really kind of thinking about things.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because, they don't tell us in the cartoon, but since Apocalypse didn't build the ship, he found it. He kind of eventually erased its memory and told it that he built it. So the ship is more like his prisoner. It wasn't built for him, but he's built onto it. So it's not fully aware of his programming, but it's not built to be offensive. It's built to just kind of be a ship.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Archangel makes his way to Coney Island to find Apocalypse. Archangel gets super dramatic as Apocalypse emerges from the water. What does he say? He's like,
He rises!
He rises! Yeah.
I wrote that in my notes because it was so dramatic.
It's so dramatic. Archangel's obsession for men flashes through Rogue's eyes, and the two head towards Apocalypse, ready for battle. Just then, Gambit flies into Rogue's path in an X-Jet. He wants to keep her and the people of Coney Island safe. This is very cute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But would you agree that we're supposed to interpret the glint in Rogue's eyes as like Archangel's obsession?
Oh, sure.
That's how I take it.
Yeah, so like she's like feeling his obsession within her, or
yeah, because at first she kind of tells Archangel like, "Wait, don't rush in, sugar," and then we see this glint in her eyes, and she's kind of like, "Yeah, let's get that fucker."
Yeah, so I thought maybe she might have been feeling sympathetic, and I guess that could be the same thing, like sympathetic to his cause, or because she's kind of an emotional girl too, and when you look deep down, I know, like she's got the strength, but she's got that emotionalness too. So I can see that.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, 10. Archangel and Rogue begin attacking Apocalypse. He easily dispatches them. A phrase I've known too well. Yes. Seeing her power, Apocalypse wants Rogue as part of his collection. Gambit blasts Apocalypse, allowing Rogue to escape. Apocalypse says, "Neener, neener, neener, I have your friends," and takes off.
You said it just like that. Nina, 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 I have your friends.
And a wiener. It rises.
Oh, no. Back at ship, our three caballeros race around to find a way to escape the ship. Luckily, Ship instructs them on what wall to blast to get to the splody mechanism and how to get rid of it. Huzzah! The X-Men are saved!
Yeah. Okay. Archangel dramatically races after Apocalypse in the corner, vowing his revenge to Rogue. She doesn't see the red flags and continues to help him.
Yeah, there's a lot of red flags here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I was premature. This is the scene where it happens with the glint in her eyes, but yeah.
Okay.
On ship, Beast types away to set the trap and learn as much as possible. Enter the Apocalypse. See what I did there? He floats into the trap area and is ensnared. Enter Archangel. He tries to attack Apocalypse through the force field, but it's not enough for him. He destroys the control panel to free Apocalypse, but it doesn't work.
He says another really sexy line here, too.
Tell me.
He says, "Give me your tender back!" Like, oh, well.
I've used that line a few times.
Yes. All right, 14. Apocalypse taunts Beast from his prison. He calmly orders Ship to enact a code to free him. Ship apologizes for having no choice but to enact the code. "I'm sorry. I loved you once and now you will die." Apocalypse reveals that he was the one who gave Warren the plans to destroy him in order to flush him out. The X-Men are losing to Apocalypse when an X-Jet suddenly flies into him. The name's Gambit. Remember it.
So, if you remember last episode, Kevin, I told you there's a part of this episode that as a kid totally flew over my head. This is the scene. I was just talking to Chris about this earlier today, friend of the pod, and he agreed with me. It went over his head too. So as a kid, I went around telling people like, yeah, Apocalypse has a weakness. It's the back of his neck. And everybody's like, I've never read that. I'm like, no, it's true. It's in the show. That's how you destroy him. But did you notice the detail right here that they give us?
The detail? No, probably lost it.
So yeah, it's easy to miss. Apocalypse turns into the man who gave Warren
Oh,
the scroll that shows that that's his weakness.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did see that, and I got to that, but I didn't think about the connection. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy. So he was put him up to it. Like he tried to lure him here. I got that part, and then I didn't think about the weakness part. How funny.
Yeah. So it turns out Apocalypse reveals through his speech right here that he turned into the man and gave Warren that carrot because he wanted to lure Archangel out in order to like repossess him. So it's not a real weakness. So that's why nobody had heard of it, because they show it in this cartoon, but it's only in this cartoon and it's not real.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? And I wrote down an Apocalypse quote because how could you not? I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against me and be broken. I love this man.
I mean, it's really dark, but also really hot. So
I would crash against him until I'm broken.
I mean, just speak those sweet nothings in my ear. Oh my goodness.
Right. Could you imagine like the things he says are already like so sexually charged, but could you imagine what he would say to you if it was actually like sex speech?
I know. I'm like, oh, my panties. Oh, shivering.
Right.
I would just like quiver in your like, just speak your poetry to me.
Oh, poetry. I do love a little poetry in the morning. And we get a little fat shamey again because when Gambit catches Rogue, he says, "Share, maybe you cut down on that chicken, no? Fried chicken, no?"
Yeah, I'm like, you're calling Rogue fat too? Oh,
right.
This is how you're going to win her back, even though she was never really gone, but still, you're jealous. This is going to make it better. Great.
Right. Like, what happened to you in your childhood, Gambit, that you call a 13-year-old fat and you call the woman of your dreams fat?
Yeah. Oh. I just imagine them in the future, like, living in a trailer park where he's, like, all on the couch with his beard. He's like, get over here, woman. Move your fat ass. like I don't know. Why are the lights out? It's the connection, Grace. It's the star.
Well, and I see it too. Like he's probably the fat one on the couch. Like, girl, you let yourself slip. You fat ass.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, hypotheticals. Okay.
Ship weakly tells Beast about the emergency controls. She lights up the ground to lead him to it. Ship says she'll do her best to help Beast. Meanwhile, Apocalypse is easily holding his own against the X-Men. Ship reveals a tablet to Beast. Apocalypse suddenly gives Beast his full attention. Ship starts to attack Apocalypse. It ensnared him and the X-Men in the process. With the last of Ship's energy, she creates an escape for her new friends. Apocalypse monologues as he is blasted into space by Ship, and he yells, "Traitorous vessel!"
See, and that's a very Xehanort thing from Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
True. So there was. I've been trying to search as we've been talking, but the ship makes a noise that sounds very close to a Jeangasm to me, and I'm wondering if it was voiced by her.
I put Shipgasm in my notes.
Yeah, so I wonder if maybe that's like they used her voice while Jean's not on the show.
Maybe. That's possible. She's like, you made me understand I could choose. Yeah. Like, what? That was so weird. But I loved it.
Yeah.
On the Blackbird, Beast talks to Ship through the tablet. It apologizes for only being able to delay Apocalypse. Archangel dramatically vows to stop Apocalypse or die trying when he does return. Rogue apologizes to Beast for not listening to Gambit and helping Archangel, which led to Ship's demise. And then she's like, oh, I'm fading. And then the Beast is like, no. And he leans on it. I'm so sad, tears crying.
Yeah. It's a very like heart-wrenching episode to see Beast. It's almost like Wall-E. Like you're like, this is a robot. Why do I feel bad for it? But they did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a relationship of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
You ever play that game, Beyond Human? I think it's called. Where like it's a very fascinating. You play as these 3 robots that were created in the future, and how they slowly start to form emotions and break their control or break their programming, and then you have to just it's up to you to kind of. The game has this whole commentary on like what constitutes like the rights of AI and robots, and like are they worth, can they feel human emotion? Can they learn to feel emotion and stuff? It's very fascinating stuff. So
that's interesting, and I think I might own that game. I think I got it as part of like a deal, so maybe I'll have to play it soon.
And it's
just
all
like
about
I've been playing Dragon Age.
Right. But it's all about the choices you make. Like everything you make can affect. There's so many different endings and different ways. Like different choices you make affect how the story progresses. So it's really fascinating stuff. It's a cool game.
That's cool. I'm trying to find, because I think it's Catherine Disher, and I'm trying to also find the voice of that other one, who I'm pretty sure was Graydon Creed.
Oh yes.
But how come when I look up the IMDb, it just says like Jean Grey, Jubilee. I'm like, they're not even in the episode.
Rude.
All right, Kevin. So what are your thoughts on this episode?
I'm going to extreme it. I know you said you really loved this episode. I thought it was neat. I mean, ooh! Okay. Yeah, I thought it was neat. It's cool. Archangel was a little bothersome, but it's cool because his whole vendetta, his whole, and his pole and the hole. But his vendetta kind of led certain events in motion that led to other cool things to happen. So I guess it's great that happened. I liked a lot of the emotional moments and a lot of the character development in this. So yeah, it was good.
Good. Yeah, this one is extreme to me too. I just love, like I said, I've always been fascinated with Archangel and Apocalypse and their story. I just think there's something very emotionally driven to the fact that like Apocalypse ruined Archangel's life, and now Archangel's trying to find some semblance of like revenge or just some way to like calm himself from his life being destroyed this way. And it gets even more involved and kind of profound in the 2000s, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I love this episode.
Ooh.
Who would you say is your MXP?
This was hard for me this week a little bit. I think I'm going to choose Beast because he was kind of like really involved in this whole plan, and he was the only one that had like the know-how to like communicate with the ship. And they had a strange respect and admiration of each other, which was really cool. And I think without him, they wouldn't have gotten as far as they did. So he was a major key player in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I chose Beast as well because he was the only one with the smarts and know-how to like work through ship, while Cyclops and Wolverine are like running around trying to like destroy things. He's just calmly like learning and like overriding and befriending. So they would have died without Beast this episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the X factor?
This one, another tricky part. X Factor. I mean, I guess it's a classic story. I guess I'm gonna say the X Factor is I like that we get to see some aftermath of this whole apocalyptic plan. Like we know the whole story of him trying to take over the world and with his 4 horsemen and stuff like that, but we don't always get to see what happens after. And so the fact that we get some of that and how it affects people afterwards and what comes next is a really cool like comic arc that I think is X Factor E.
Yeah. To me, this is going to be long-winded, fair warning, but I love Archangel, so I'm going to talk about him. The X Factor to me that, like, for example, X-Men Apocalypse got incredibly wrong, and part of the reason why I hate that movie. This relationship between Apocalypse and Archangel is so charged and so emotional. And in the movie, Apocalypse just walks in and like we have this moment of him turning Angel into Archangel. You know what I
and
mean?
Then
Like,
they never have any. Yeah, and they never talk about him again. It's just like, okay, this is what you are now. I'll fight, and then go away. You're
and then he
unimportant
dies
to me
in
anymore.
a fucking plane crash.
Yeah.
I think I told this story before, but I was so mad at that part in the movie theater. I scared Chris because I turned and I grabbed his shirt and I said, "If they do what I fucking think they're gonna do, I fucking hate this movie." And he just went, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's not you. I knew they were gonna kill him in a plane crash, and I just thought." You're killing the man with metal wings in a plane crash? Like, come on, Bryan Singer, come on.
Yeah.
But the reason I love Archangel Apocalypse so much is as the comics have evolved, we found out that when Archangel turned, there's almost like, I think it's called an apocalypse seed that's planted within him. So he is, in fact, like possessed in a way by Apocalypse. And as time goes on, we see like he can change back into a being that looks like Angel, like white skinned with white wings, even though they're not real wings. But he almost like is a monster that turns into this angry Archangel at a certain point. And it even gets to a point where Apocalypse overtakes Archangel's body and Archangel becomes the new Apocalypse. Like he folds his wings around him like a cape. And like one of the most beautiful stories to me is the Dark Angel saga where he's Apocalypse now, and Psylocke loves Archangel so much that she's like, "I'll be your horseman only because I know we'll find a way to defeat this, and I want to be close to you." Yeah. So it's just a beautiful story, and that's when Archangel is killed, but luckily through cloning and weird stuff, he comes back, but not quite the same. But all that to say, like, I think the writers of this episode unknowingly like tapped into what was going to become of Archangel, or maybe even writers of the comics saw this episode and maybe were inspired by it. So I think there's a very cool synergy with the way they treated Archangel.
Yeah, maybe they saw something in this situation, in these characters, that was really wonderful and really, human. So love that.
Yeah, because there is other episodes in this, Kevin, that did inspire some huge events in the comics. So I'm looking forward to talking about that in the future.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, but here's what I want to know. After I built him up and talked about why I love Archangel, I want to hear from our sexy Xy's. Do you like Archangel? And the reason why I want to know is because a lot of people don't like him. They think he's weak, or some people think he's annoying in this episode or in the series. So I want to know what people think.
Yeah. Okay. So
how about you? Do you like him?
I do like him, and I admittedly I was annoyed with him in the beginning a little bit, but that still doesn't take away from what I think of the character overall. I think he's of course, I love him both ways. I mean, Archangel is obviously the metal apocalypse angel, and I think I prefer the pretty boy with the big glorious body, but whatever. But no, I think it is really cool, and I love layered characters, and so the fact that he has to like juggle these different parts of him, and like there's like that seed of darkness, that seed of corruption in him, and him struggling to find the balance is a wonderful thing and a wonderful, interesting thing to read about. So of course, yeah, that's great.
Yay! Yeah, they've kind of turned it into like if you do become a Horseman of Apocalypse, like it stays with you. Like it just recently. They went all the way back to the early 2000s in the comics when Gambit was actually a horseman. Mm-hmm. And they kind of said, like, he hasn't been the same since. Like, it stays with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So that gets us through Obsession. I love talking about this episode. I love revealing, like, yeah, I didn't catch that the first time. You caught me. Next episode, we're actually going to jump all the way back to season 5 again. Kevin, aren't you excited for that great animation?
I'm excited to see all the crazy eyes that will come up of. It's going to be good.
So the next episode is called Long Shot. What do you think this one's about? I know it's like a not very descriptive title, but what do you think Long Shot's about?
I mean, it's probably going to be the aftermath of Mojo Vision. I mean, that's where we saw Long Shot last, and he's like, I'm breaking free of this TV career. And so it'll probably be him. I don't know if Mojo will be back again. I mean, it's possible. He could be like, I want my star back. I want to make you a star. Was Dazzler in that episode, the one before? She wasn't,
She
right?
was in Mojo Vision, just very briefly. Like, they showed her.
Oh, that's right. So maybe we'll see more of her then as well.
Yeah, this one's fun. It actually goes very hand in hand with the Long Shot comics of how they introduced Long Shot into X-Men, or into his own story, I should say. But we get kind of a Long Shot Jubilee buddy cop episode.
Ooh, that's fun.
So this one's always been fun to me, despite, like we said, some trouble with the animation. But that's not the show's fault. We're not going to hold the writers responsible for that.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm looking forward to talking that with you next week.
Cool. It'll be great.
Cool. Then where can people find you?
Oh, yes. You can follow my other podcast with Shawn, Words of the Witches, where we're covering the Charmed comics. Today, I guess, is when we did Mortal Enemies. Ooh, where the innocents, the mortals, attack.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you can find my personal page, KGZ87. I just posted a really great, locker room picture of me in my ghost face tank and jock. It was super fun.
Which is fun because sometimes when I'm out in public, I'll open my Instagram and it's like naked Kevin pictures. I'm like, oh no.
I mean, that's much tamer than the Twitter. So
yeah,
that's where we have to be really careful. So.
Cool. Then thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week for Long Shot.
Did you say where you can find you? I don't know.
Oh yeah. You can find me on Marvelous Galaxy of Disney. Again, make sure to go to our Insta and help us vote for our featured. You can find me on Once Upon a Cult, where we just did our Cheesecake Factory owner episode, which was fun to talk about. And you said the other two, so we're good.
Yay!
And you can find my book on Amazon. Just look on any of my Instagram pages for the link.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Bye!
Bye!